Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be introducing you all to a lesser known Google extension called Immersive Reader. Now, this is an unofficial Google extension, but it works and you can add it very, very easily. If you just Google Immersive Reader Chrome, it should be the first thing that pops up. And once you click on that, you should see that it goes to the Chrome Web Store and it says use Immersive Reader on websites, unofficial. It's fine that it's unofficial. And you should see over here a little blue tab that will say add extension. Obviously mine is already added, so mine says remove from Chrome. So once you do that, you will see that extension added to the little extension toolbar on Chrome. So what's really cool about Immersive Reader is that it reads text on websites. So I find that this is very helpful for maybe you have some lower level readers in your class that might struggle with assignments that require them to do a lot of reading. Maybe it will help with your ELLs, your English language learners. It can even help you as the teacher to translate a document that maybe it's something that needs to be sent home to a parent and you have written it in English, but you want to translate it to Spanish for some of your ELLs. It can help with that as well. So let's just say for an assignment, in my world history class, we talk about the caste system in India. And so let's say I find this article on CNN that I want them to read as part of an assignment. So you can go in to any article, and if you click on the extension, it'll pull up another tab here, and it'll say to get started, just select some text on your website, right-click, and choose Help Me Read This. So if we go back to the article, I've highlighted this text here, so if you do the little two-finger click, you'll see Help Me Read This. So once you click that, it'll bring you back to this tab, and you will see that it has copied and pasted that particular section of the article. Now, obviously, you can copy and paste more, or if they want, to just copy and paste like a paragraph at a time, that's fine. So once you do that, you can press play and it will read this.
Palama carefully descends the 250 steps from the hilltop slum, where she lives in southern India, to walk 1 kilometer to the nearest grocery store.
So you can change the speed here, the voice speed. Obviously, if you want it slower, you move it closer to the turtle. If you want it a little faster, move it towards the rabbit. I wouldn't suggest moving it too far because it definitely gets really, really fast. Normally it's set here and at 1, and that's a pretty average speed. But if it's someone who really struggles, and perhaps maybe even your English language learners, you may want to slow it down a little bit more to half of that. So you can also change the voice from male to female. So
she is 9 months pregnant and has 4 children to feed.
So some people may want to do that. You can also change the layout here, the text size. So maybe you have a kid who might, be a little overwhelmed by so many words on a page. So you can change the text size. You can increase or decrease spacing. You can even change the font that it's written in. And you can even change the themes. So if, maybe a student wants to have a purple background or a pink background, they can. Another really neat thing that you can do is you can highlight the syllables. So perhaps you are teaching elementary school and it helps as far as sounding out the words when they read it, it will separate them into syllables. You can even highlight nouns. You can highlight verbs. This could be really, really helpful for Spanish and for your ELLs to be able to highlight some of the different parts of speech that you might be focusing on. And then another thing that you can do You can change the line focus where it highlights each line as it's being read. So it kind of eliminates some of the distraction on the page. You can also translate. So if you want to translate the whole document, click that, and then it will translate the document. And you can switch back and forth between the original and Spanish. So this could be very, very helpful for your English language learners, especially, and for students who may be learning Spanish as an elective. So you can change it to Spanish, and then it will read that
Para
as
caminar
well.
1 kilómetro hasta la tienda de comestibles más cercana. Ella está embarazada de 9 meses.
So that is Immersive Reader. It's very, very simple, easy to use. You can use it to translate for yourself. You can use it for your students. It's a really neat extension to have, and I hope that you will find it useful in your classes.